Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Action Jackson. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over OTAs part 2, or day 2, if you want to rather say. But before I hop into the video, I appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share my video with anyone who you think will enjoy my content, man. And, the more you guys comment, whether it's good or bad, I don't care. I'll respond to it. And just continue if you like the video, subscribe, click that bell button, notification bell if you want to get, straight news when I'm dropping my videos and everything like that. So it helps my videos grow a lot and my channel grow a lot, which I'm trying to do right now. So I appreciate it again if you guys would like the video and subscribe and comment, good, bad, or indifferent. So hopping straight into it, congrats for Coach Mike McCarthy. He had successful surgery, so today was his first day, I believe, back in the building to participate in OTAs. And basically, OTAs really are just like, if you guys ever play football, it's like shells. So you'll just wear your helmet, no pads, your helmet, jersey, cleats, go out there, you will jog, participate with the team, you work out with the team, you're running plays, you're running new plays, new schemes, whatever the case might be. But of course, I just know that from just playing a low level of like high school football, but like NFL, it's a whole different world. So Mike McCarthy, he's back. And they're saying that they're jogging through practice. Shout out to Michael Gallup. I'm getting a lot of his quotes and everything from him because he's there at the Star having all the direct news. So he was saying that Coach Mike McCarthy said to the team they will go through team drills that are jogged through practice during OTAs because Mike McCarthy has been getting fined the past 2 years. It was $50,000 in 21 and it was $100,000 in 22 because they were a little bit more physical. But yeah, so Mike McCarthy, he's back in the building, and two players that suffered season-ending injuries, like Terrence Steele when he suffered his torn ACL against the Houston Texans on December 11th. Then when you had Tony Pollard, who broke his leg when he did in the Niners game, that both of them are back and they both have been participating, which is a really great sign. Pollard's taking a stretch right throughout the video, and same thing with Terrence Steele. He's out there working as well. And follow up with this tweet by Michael Gallup. He said it would be a surprise if a healthy Tyron Smith doesn't start at right tackle and Matt Willisco rotated after him. So he'll be backup swing tackle, right tackle, backing up Tyron Smith. But right now, what it seems like is that they're trying to include Terrence Steele at playing at left guard. And we heard speculation about that throughout the offseason, especially around draft day and draft week, draft month. We've been hearing a lot about kicking Terrence Steele inside. I don't really know personally how to feel about that because I don't know if they're trying to treat this like a La'el Collins situation, because I remember when La'el Collins suffered a lower body injury. I know it was a hip injury that he suffered, which sidelined him for the rest of the year. But ever since he came back from that hip injury, or it was labeled as a torn ACL, more news came out that it was his hip. He was out of shape, blase. He comes back, and he didn't look the same after he tore his ACL and that lower body injury that he suffered in the 2020 season. He came back, he wasn't the same. So I wonder if they're getting that same sentiment for Terrence Steele, that they don't want to take that chance, so they just kick him inside. Hope can do it. I'm not saying he can't, but I would love for him. To me, he's a right tackle. But with his tenacity and his great footwork, he'd be able to move anywhere along that line. But I would feel much comfortable with Tyron Smith playing guard or tackle. More likely him playing tackle, Terrence Steele playing right tackle. Your guards will be Martin and Tyler Smith, and then Tyler Biadasz at center, and you'll be all right. But the Cowboys, they know what they're doing. They'll figure it out. All I hope that it just equates to us winning. Just whatever it can give Dak Prescott a cleaner pocket. As long as we're not 32nd in pass rush run rate against our offensive line. So as long as we're able to hold up just fine, I think we'll be okay. If we're able to run the ball in spots in certain scenarios, I don't want to be a team I don't want to be like the Niners. I want to be like the Ravens, or whoever these run ball dominant heavy teams are, like the Titans. I don't care about being under that. I don't mind passing the ball. I don't want to pass the ball 50, 60 times neither. I like to be have that balanced approach throughout everything in life, but especially football. And, you want to make sure that, you're able to run the ball if you can't throw the ball in certain scenarios. And, running the ball, you have a less likely spot or turn the ball over, running the ball than you would passing it. Because you have 7, 8 different opportunities for you to get interception, depending on how much they drop in coverage. Your receivers dropping the ball. So whatever gives us the best front five, I'll be fine with that. And they've been saying that Stephon Gilmore has been looking nice. And talking about Simi Fehoko, they also have been saying that he has been working with the second team and that he's been looking real nice, and that he has, he's flying past people. He caught a pass on Stephon Gilmore. I also been hearing Stephon Gilmore has been doing really well as well. And, they're saying that Simi Fehoko was putting another great OTAs. And that's really great for us to hear. Just, again, acquiring that wide receiver depth. And as long as we have that depth, that's something that we didn't have last year. If we could bring wide receiver depth and they bring talent, we should be just fine. But there's Dak Prescott. I'm just going to put it up on the screen and talk about Mike McCarthy, how, how it's different and how it is great that Dak Prescott loves working with Mike McCarthy, and that, he has a new voice in the headset and everything like that. Then big news coming from, Dak Prescott speaking on Michael Gallup, and that his one full season removed from the ACL injury is that he's starting to come back into who Michael is and feel himself. And that's a guy that I've got a lot of trust in. He's getting his feet under him, and he's going to be better, which I do believe, which a lot of us, a lot of the bigger content creators out there, you guys already know who they are, because I already know you guys already watch them. But, they already have faith that Michael Gallup is going to be who he is. I feel like he is too. But just for me, it's prove it to me. Show it on the field. Week 1 when we play the Giants, through Week 18 when we got to play the Washington Commanders, when we make the playoffs and we go make a deep playoff run, praise God that everybody's healthy. We should be fine. We should be in all right space. But I think Michael Gallup can come back, and he will be a force, and he will be one of the best wide receivers on this team. Because I think when you throw your third cornerback at him, I think Michael Gallup is going to be able to thrive in that situation. And again, more on Michael Gallup, saying that he caught a pass on consecutive snaps. He's moving more comfortably after another year from his ACL surgery. Nearly had a touchdown against Stephon Gilmore, but Stephon Gilmore, being the player that he is and the great savvy vet that he is, broke it up in the end zone. Defense had to stop. And another thing I kind of want to touch on real quick really is about this Kelvin Joseph situation. They're saying that he's seen a lot of more action in the nickel. So that's great, really, because we knew that in the NFL, just off of one game. And, he also got some passes caught on him against that Houston Texans game. But the week after the Houston Texans, he got caught on. He got snagged on by Marvin Jones. Not Marvin Jones. Yeah, Marvin Jones, Zay Jones, whoever those kids were out playing with Jacksonville, all caught touchdowns and 80, 90-yard passes off of Kelvin Joseph. But he's seen a lot of action in the nickel spot. He broke up a pass intended for Kavontae Turpin during second team 2-minute 7-on-7 drills. They said that he could have delivered a big hit on the very next play, but laid off because it's springtime and OTAs. You can't lay in physical hits because the NFL is a billion-dollar product, and they want to make sure that everyone's healthy and most of your stars are playing come week 1. So that's why Kelvin Joseph laid off the hit. And for me, they're saying that he also has been working out and has been getting spots and been working at that safety position. And I think it's a little bit too late, in my opinion, for him to be finally transitioning into playing safety. He has that ability where he can play safety. He's not a one-dimensional type of guy, but he will excel, I think, playing nickel or safety, because, he's 6'1". He ran a 4.3. He's a 4.3, 4.4 guy. He's very fast, so he can cover a lot of ground, maybe playing safety. But I feel like for him, just to crack this safety rotation, Kelvin Joseph is going to have to play over the top. Like, Kelvin Joseph is going to have one of them off season where it's like, what did we do? What didn't he do? Type of things. Like, one of those things that, like, we drafted him like we knew what he was getting out of LSU/Kentucky, but he wasn't shown that when he got there. And then now Kelvin Joseph might get on the field and he might, produce and might actually be something. But for him to actually hit the field and produce, somebody's going to either have to get cut, traded, like I said, God forsake, an injury or anything like that. That's only how Kevin Joseph is going to be on this roster. Like a situation like last year is going to have to happen where there's some injuries and some scenarios where he's going to have to come in and step in. So whether it's safety, whether it's corner, I just think, again, back to that, plain Jane quote when it comes to football, when your number is called on, you got to answer it, and you got to be able to step up when you're given the opportunity. So that's pretty much it from OTAs, and hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.